connected to the photography, it's connected to weather, it's connected to money, but it's also positivity, it's weddings. Now, it's a hard one in the fact that it should be, or it is, and it would be the people's special day as a couple, as a family unit. But it's just, I don't know. I would imagine nowadays it's so difficult to organise unless you just do the simple option, which of course you still got to organise it. Let's face it. But obviously, it is a special day for the couple. You got married what 3 years ago,
Yeah,
roughly. So
2023, December 16th. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so you've obviously done it a lot sooner than I did. I'm not going to mention how long ago my wedding was. Um, But I don't. It's probably changed in some ways. Obviously, the principles are still there, but you know, I think like church weddings, you don't see things like that quite so much. I don't know if it's cost. I don't know if people just choosing to have their own options or
Well, I think what's taken over weddings is people want everything they can get at the cheapest kind of price, which is understandable.
but it's not cheap though. Whatever you do, unless you do things yourself, and we're talking about photography, and Shane does an excellent price, if you ask me, for what he
Yeah,
does. It's more than excellent. But he's right. People have got their own mobile phones. People have got their own things. When we got married, we bought a set of like portable cameras that only like, I don't know, did 12 pictures. And we put them on each table for people to take their own
well, that's cool.
because that you're going to get a different view, a different reflection. Some were great, some were just like humorous, and that's the point of them.
I love that
But yeah,
idea.
it was just it was people are trying to cut back and say location might be dearer. Are they looking at the weddings or are they looking at the honeymoon more important? It's
I
just an
think like
interesting.
regarding like doing a church wedding and a hotel wedding, within the hotel you're spending 400, 500 quid just to get the register to come to the hotel and and do the legal part of your wedding. Then you're going to pay the few £1,000s for the food. Now, weirdly enough, at any wedding in a hotel, the food's one of the most expensive parts. But it is because of the amount. That's how they would get their revenue from is the food and drink on top of the charges. So you've got the disco for wedding. If you go to a hotel, you'll basically get their chosen DJ unless you decide otherwise, which they'll get at a discounted rate through their own and charge you double whack. So they'll probably be paying the DJ 300, 400 quid and charging you 800 quid.
Yeah.
So for me and Leanne, we wanted to do it, being in the hotel trade ourselves, knowing how to save whatever. We done the church wedding where we paid for a friend of ours who works in the church called Nigel. He done the organ and was playing all the Beatles songs and stuff. And then we had obviously the vicar who done the stuff there. Everyone was at the church. Shane was also our photographer, and you took some amazing photos of that as well. By the way, Matt, really nice photos. So thank you for that. And the after party was at a cheap hall, which had nothing in it, and we just designed it all into a kind of a like a indoor gazebo kind of looking feel. It had a
Yeah.
bar in it, and we had a disco and a couple of singers. And with all that, the external catering was just over 1,500.
Yeah.
So we
I think
saved
that's
a bit
just
on
it though, isn't it?
expense.
You got two options really, haven't you? So you can hire a hotel or a manor. And one thing you left out there is a lot of these hotels places like you to hire a certain amount of rooms as well, which is
Yeah.
expensive for the family. But you have got the convenience of everything's in one place and everything's sorted, and part of the staff there might organise it as well. So the church one and hiring a hall is more personal, perhaps, and more you got more options with, as you say, from the catering company to where you go. You might have a favourite hall, you might, so yeah, there's more options, but that might lead to more organising, of course.
And
But it might work out cheaper in the fact that, you have got more options, of course. So, but obviously it's personal choice. Some people like to go away. Some people like to get married on the beach nowadays. But there we go.
I think that's one thing that me and Leanne realised was, why are we going to spend so much money on an event for everyone else when in reality this is just all our main thing was the church. So
Mm.
we wanted to put all the effort into the church, and the after party was just the after party, if that makes sense. Because the wedding, the wedding church, the church wedding was a big thing for Leanne, because that's where her nan and granddad got married.
My parents got
So
married in the same church as you.
really,
Yeah,
well, you did.
not me. My parents.
Oh, your parents did. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
And it's a lovely church.
yeah. Yeah, it's one of those. All right, okay, so let's move on from weddings to something that Michael's put forward here. He's put forward a viewer's choice. So where was you going to go with this one?
That's a very good question. So, so viewers' choice. Basically, it's I kind of want people to tell us what you want us to talk about for next time. So we're going to start to have obviously more and more guests in from anyone around.
That could be you as well if you'd like to come on board.
Absolutely. And if you want to talk, or if you want us to talk, just get involved. And we want to have the two viewers we have. We want them two people to have a choice.
I don't know what to say about that, but yeah, no, we've often spoke about sort of, it's good to include the people who've watched the videos or interested in videos or find it for the first time. Just, leaving a comment, leaving a like, as you say, sort of subscribing to the YouTube channel or the Facebook pages, because it does give an indication that people are liking whatever. And if you don't like it, fine, that's okay. You can say that, but it might be just because it is topical. It might be just that topic you don't like, but you might like something else. But this is, as Michael said, if you've got something you want us to talk about, then let us know, of course.
Some games change your life. This one decides if you deserve to keep it. When ordinary people become prisoners inside the deadliest game ever created. Who survives? Who breaks? And who discovers that courage isn't found in violence?
Surviving Anarchy. Available now.